The aviation world has seen a lot of movement in the last 2 weeks of January. Here's a timeline. On January 20th, 2025, Michael Whittaker, the FAA administrator, resigned just before President Trump's inauguration. While he didn't give an official reason, his departure came after public criticism from Elon Musk, who accused the FAA of delaying SpaceX launches. Some believe political pressure played a role in his decision, and Chris Rushlow has stepped in as an acting FAA administrator as the agency faces growing scrutiny. On the same day, January 20th, President Trump enacted a federal hiring freeze, impacting most government agencies. But what about air traffic controllers? At first, confusion spread as many feared the freeze would worsen existing staffing shortage at the FAA, a critical sector for aviation safety. Eventually, it was clarified that the air traffic controllers were exempt from the freeze, but the lack of communication triggered a chain of events, which will be discussed later in this video. On January 21st, 2025, President Trump disbanded the Aviation Safety Advisory Committee, a key body established to advise the TSA on aviation security, stating that commitment to eliminating the misuse of resources and ensuring the DHS activities prioritize our national security. The ASAC has played a significant role in shaping policies since its creation after the 1988 Pan Am bombing. This move has raised concerns within the aviation community, with experts questioning the impact on aviation safety and security oversight. The disbanding of the committee, along with the recent changes within the Department of Homeland Security, including the dismissal of its TSA leadership, has sparked debate about how the future of aviation security will be handled. On January 27th, 2025, a 66-year-old American Airlines employee was tragically killed at the Charlotte Douglas International Airport after being struck by an airport ramp vehicle. American Airlines expressed their sorrow, stating, "We are devastated by the accident involving a team member at Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family and our local team members." The airport also shared, "Our deepest condolences go out to the employee's family, friends, and colleagues during this difficult time." The incident highlights the critical need for stronger safety measures to protect airport personnel working on the tarmac. The incident is under investigation by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. On January 28th, 2025, the F-35 Lightning II fighter jet crashed during a training exercise at Hilson Air Force Base in Alaska. The pilot ejected safely just before the crash and was taken into the hospital, where he is in stable condition. Colonel Paul Townsend from the 354th Fighter Wing assured the public that a thorough investigation would be conducted to understand what went wrong. The F-35, a highly advanced stealth fighter, is known for its cutting-edge technology and high cost, around $81 million per jet. On the same day, January 28th, air traffic controllers received an email offering buyout options, encouraging them to resign with the option to stay on payroll for several months. These offers have raised alarms from the National Air Traffic Controller Association, who warns that reducing staffing levels could compromise aviation safety and the efficiency of the national airspace system. As the situation develops, experts stress the need to maintain adequate staffing for safe air travel. On the next day, January 29th, 2025, at 2:16 p.m., a Cirrus SR-22T aircraft crashed near Highway 101 in Goleta, California. The two pilots, a 29-year-old man and a 33-year-old woman, sustained serious injuries but managed to exit the wreckage. The crash also sparked a small bushfire, which was quickly extinguished by emergency personnel. The National Transportation Safety Board is investigating the cause of the crash. Later that day at 8:47 p.m., a tragic mid-air collision occurred over the Potomac River near Reagan Washington National Airport, involving an American Airlines regional jet and a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter. This was the first crash of this magnitude in the U.S. in over a decade, claiming the lives of all 67 people on board of both aircrafts. The National Transportation Safety Board is investigating the cause, focusing on air traffic control and aircraft safety. In response, the FAA has imposed flight restrictions for helicopters near the airport to prevent further incidents. 2 days later, on January 31st, 2025, a Learjet 55 medical transport plane crashed shortly after takeoff from Northeast Philadelphia Airport. The crash tragically claimed the lives of all 6 people on board, including a young girl who had received the life saving treatment at Shriners Children's Philadelphia and was being transported back to Tijuana, Mexico. Also on board were the girl's mother, a doctor, a paramedic, the pilot, and co pilot. The plane burst into flames, damaging nearby homes. In addition to the fatalities on board, 6 individuals on the ground sustained injuries, including burns and trauma from debris. 3 of these individuals were treated and released on the same day. One person was struck in the head by debris while inside the diner. The FAA is investigating the cause, and local authorities have declared a major incident. With these recent crashes and ongoing challenges, the spotlight is on the FAA to take swift action and implement reforms to prevent further tragedies and restore public trust in aviation safety.